Interesting facts about the vagina that everyone know. When the vagina is excited, can grow to 200% vertically. Quite impressive, isn't it? The clitoris has at least twice as many nerve endings as the glans penis. Vagina means sheath in Latin, and the word can also be translated as sorbera. In the United States, the chance of a girl being born without a vagina is about 1 in 5,000. A condition called vaginal hypoplasia, a spinal ring of muscles that surrounds the vagina. These muscles allow the vagina to stretch by at least 200% during labor, among other things. Not only does pubic hair grow much slower than pubic hair, but it also has a longer resting cycle, which is why it only grows to a certain length. Female orgasms are divided into G-spot, vagina, and clitoris, and women can also have multiple orgasms at the same time, called mixed orgasms. Too bad many men don't know where the clitoris. If you ask a man on North the Street, he might say it's a fruit. Although every woman's vagina is different, the average length of a mature woman's unexcited vagina is between 2.5 to 3.0 cm in width and 3.5 centimeters length. The inside of the vagina is a series of grooves created by the vaginal folds called the vaginal wall. They allow the vagina to stretch and stretch. It is impossible for a woman to develop a certain allergy to semen. Protein, some cases, are known as human seminal plasma. Protein hypersensitivity, most cases, just involve itching and swelling after intercourse, but in some cases they can be life-threatening. Although vaginal discharge can contribute to the lubrication of the vagina, it is different from the vaginal lubrication produced during sex. The average amount of vaginal discharge a woman of reproductive age secretes during NA period weighs 1.55 grams. While some of the vulvas typically varied between women, most vaginas look alike. About 17% of women aged 18 to 50 experience certain problems with vaginal dryness during sex, even before menopause or stress. It used to be that women menstruated during the new moon when it was dark at night, and ovulated during the full moon, which would be when it was clear. The vagina has its own unique odor, which is determined by diet, normal amounts of bacteria, perspiration, and hygiene. Sex keeps the vagina moist and supple, especially after estrogen levels drop. Vaginal fart, which happens to all women, happens especially when having sex or exercising. This is very normal in a sexual act. If you're a woman and you've been through this, leave it in the comments if you felt ashamed of it, even knowing that this is super normal. For the little guys who think it's funny, know that it's not funny. The first 5 centimeters of the vagina have the most nerve endings and also the most sensitive. The pH balance of the vagina is for as a tomatoes, wine, and beer, contrary to popular belief. Having children does not enlarge a woman's vagina. The vagina is a potential space, which means that if nothing holds it open, it collapses like a stocking without feet. Translating for those who don't understand, if there's nothing inside, it closes up like a butterfly when it's not flying. The vagina begins at the opening of the vulva and ends at the cervix. Now, in a word, full of artificial lighting and bright screens. Women are not as in tune with the connection between biology and nature. Imagine back in the day. You wait to find out when you're going to menstruate, and the sky is cloudy, thank God. Things change, don't they? Studies have shown that sperm can live in the crypt of cervical mucus before the ovum is actually fertilized for 5 to 8 days after intercourse. If you like the video, share it with friends and family. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.